Hello, old friends and new subscribers. Natalie Rose Martin here with Arborvitae Mystery School, just dropping in to offer a little update and some invitations. If you have been appreciating the trust videos that I share on this channel, you will want to stick around. So, we're currently enrolling a live cohort for Establishing Trust. Establishing Trust is the self-paced digital course that's always available on the Arborvitae Mystery School platform. And the live cohort includes lifetime access to the self-paced digital course and some bonus goodies. So if you know that you need to move your business, your assets, and your property into an express trust, and you're waiting for the right time, let me tell you, this is it. So, this offer is like the deal of the century. You can pay many thousands of dollars to be walked through the process of establishing trust, or you can pay many more thousands of dollars to have someone write a trust for you that you don't even actually know how to operate. This offer that I have created for you, this digital course that I have created for you, walks you through step by step so you actually understand what you're doing when you're creating the trust. And this summer, starting in July, we will have 6 live Q&A calls to traverse this complex yet fascinating and educational territory together. I also want to share with you that this may be the last time I make this offering of the live cohort with Establishing Trust, because my focus and intention with the school, with Arborvitae Mystery School, is shifting gears. And I'm turning back towards the inner work, which is really my territory of mastery. So that will look like evolutionary healing, soul embodiment, and psychospiritual integration offered in session packages and trainings and retreats. So as my attention shifts focus, the outer sovereignty work will take a back seat to this inner sovereignty, healing, and awakening work that is really the core of my soul's expression and what I want to do and what I'm here to do and how I choose to serve. So I invite you to take this opportunity to join us, to jump in and join the summer session of the live cohort of Establishing Trust and catch this deal while you still can. So I thought what I would do is give you a little tour of the course itself and then highlight the extras that we're going to have along with the self-paced digital course during this summer cohort. Okay, so here is what it looks like inside the course. It's a very simple platform laid out step by step. So we have module 1, which is all about getting started. Considerations at the beginning. There are a number of factors that you really want to consider before diving in so you can sort of get yourself organized and make choices aligned with your intentions. You want to get clear about the roles, who's going to play which role in your trust formation. So I added this little update after one of the students had some banking challenges. But that is such an individual experience. Like there's a huge range of potential experience in establishing your trust. And one of the things that I include as a bonus in this live cohort offering is some energetic activations to help you entrain to the proper energy to embody as you're navigating this process so that things go smoothly. We review types of trusts, trust terms to know, and strategies for success. All of this is in the first module, Getting Started. In the second module, we cover public entities. So I choose a public-facing trust. You could also choose an LLC or an existing corporate structure that you don't want to dismantle, although, I would have reasons to suggest that maybe you would want to dissolve corporate structures and move to trust. But if you have a corporate structure that's definitely working for you and you want to keep it, maybe you have corporate credit or some other thing that's really working for you, you can keep that and just integrate that into the system. And then all about EINs, different ways to get them and different types of EINs depending on what you're wanting to create. According to the IRS, an EIN is an employer identification number, but for us, we consider it an entity identification number. We're just identifying the entity of the trust. In Module 3, we really get into forming the trust structure and all of the documents. And in each of these videos, I go through the documents, I go through different aspects of the documents and walk you through them so you can get familiar with them. Module 4 is all about banking. Once you have the trust formed, then you get your EIN, then you can open a bank account. So we talk very specifically about the steps to open a trust account, what type of account, and then how to do banking for your trust. Module 5 is about liens, where we securitize the whole trust web structure. This is what makes your trust watertight. In Module 6, we talk about transfers and acquisitions, how to move things into the trust and acquire new things into the trust, including cars and real estate. So we go through the details of that. And then Module 7 is a pretty simple, just organization and record keeping, and then a conversation about stewarding assets. Module 8 is the resource library. So in here, you'll find all the documents you can use as a trustee. And then we have extra resources. So in here, I give the order of operations and the trust web map, which are also offered in the first module to get you oriented, but they're just here extra. And also included in the extra resources library. So there's the Outer Sovereignty Starter Kit, which is a freebie that many of you have already seen and have access to, and the link basically in the description of every trust video on the YouTube channel. And then in the resource library, we actually have a link straight to the resources page on the Arborvitae Mystery School website. So this is free to access for everyone. So if you haven't seen these resources yet, I recommend checking out the free resources that are on the website. So that's just a handy link so that you can find that easily from within the course. So that's it. That's the course in its entirety. It's 7 modules plus a resource library. And within each of these lessons, you can ask questions by typing a comment here, and then I can reply to the comment. So there's a way to interact directly within the course and get your questions answered. So that's the content of the digital course itself. And then this summer, we will be meeting for 6 live Q&A calls. We'll meet once each week on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern, and we'll start that on July 2nd. There are 5 Wednesdays in July. We'll go through the month of July and the first week in August. So we'll have 6 hour-long sessions for Q&A and discussion to help you navigate the process of actually going through and setting up your trust structures during the course of the live cohort, if that is something that you choose to do. So you get lifetime access to the digital course, weekly live calls for energetic attunement and Q&A. You'll get to meet other sacred sovereign creators and trustees for camaraderie and community. We have a group chat on Telegram for connection and potentially additional questions and tidbits of information. As I mentioned, you'll get the pre-recorded activations of trust for energetic support. So that's like an inner energetic alignment for truly stepping into your creatorship, your sovereign embodied creatorship. And then the big bonus is one-on-one private strategy session with me to go over your individual situation and get your questions answered and get your strategy sort of set up so you can really understand the potential of these systems and structures related to your actual real life situation. So, right now, I want to invite you to just take a moment to really feel into, imagine what it would feel like to have all of your assets and property securely owned by a watertight trust structure so that you are living free and easy on the land as a living man or woman, without the burden of ownership, while the assets that you have worked to acquire and that you are moving into creating the space to bring into your life through your creativity, through your creative vital life force energy, to really have all of that held by a structure that you create in alignment with your powers of creation, with your sovereignty. In this scenario, you don't need to register, file, or report anything to anyone as you operate in the private as a trustee. And the trust acts as a vehicle for you to be able to navigate commerce from the private. Just imagine the level of freedom and security that that could bring to your life, to your business, to your family. Yes. So from that place, I invite you to step forward and come join us. We're going to have a solid crew of inspired sovereign creators coming together to walk through this process together, moving into alignment with your higher values, with your principles, moving your life into a place of greater coherence. So you could spend many thousands of dollars to have someone write a trust for you or walk you through a one-on-one container where you collaborate on creating a trust that you may or may not end up actually knowing how to operate at the end of it. This opportunity teaches you why you're doing what you're doing every step of the way. You are going to be the one enacting it so that you can really stand in your power and understand what you're doing, understand what you are creating and how to stand in it. And all for $9.99. And the early bird rate is good through summer solstice, which is June 20th, Friday, June 20th. So until midnight on June 20th, you can get this entire offer for only $777. It really is the deal of the century. So I hope you come join us. And if you're interested in the shift in focus of Arborvitae Mystery School, please come to the Well. The Well is the new offering. This is on Wednesday afternoons at 2 p.m. Eastern every Wednesday. I show up live on a live streaming platform that live streams to YouTube and Rumble and Facebook. And I'm still trying to figure out Instagram. So you can just show up on YouTube and witness, or you can sign up for a live love seat session and then come to be on the live streaming platform and receive a quick, deep session of focused attention on whatever dilemma or stuck place or tender threshold that you might be crossing. And we can drop in together to draw forth a wisdom guidance for your deepest questions about life, love, and liberation in evolutionary times. So I really do hope you come join me there. It's been really fun. I've been doing it for about a month, and I'm enjoying it a lot. And I will enjoy it even more as more of you come join me at the Well on Wednesday afternoons at 2 Eastern. So I hope to see you there, and future offerings of Arborvitae Mystery School. And I also hope to see you in the live cohort, the summer session of Establishing Trust. Oh, one more thing. Last week, I taught a live class here in Asheville. I'm not sure how many people were there, but it was a full house, at least 20 people in the room. I taught a live class about the foundations of Express Trusts. And that video is Rumble only. And I will definitely put the link in the description of this video. So in the description of this video, you can find the link to the Rumble video of the live class on Foundations of Express Trust. You can find the link to join the live cohort of Establishing Trust at the early bird rate of $777 through June 20th. And you can find the link to the well, where you can join me on Wednesday afternoons at 2. So until then, blessings on your way.